Welcome back to A Wild Approach. In this video I want to show you what my backyard and my front yard look like in January. And in this video a lot of it's going to be covered in snow in the first half of the video, and then in the second half of the video it's going to be like when the snow melted. So you can kind of see both. And back here is just a lot of asters and goldenrods that you can see in this footage. There are other plants, but the asters and goldenrods are really what you can see in this footage. And they're just laden with snow in this video. And I'm just walking around and I'm just kind of taking a look at everything, and I noticed some tracks in the snow. And I don't know if they're rabbit tracks or squirrel tracks or something else. We also have a lot of stray cats in the neighborhood, like a lot of them. So it could be cat tracks, I suppose, but they look more like rabbit tracks to me or squirrel tracks. And anyway, so I'm just kind of following the tracks, kind of hoping to see a little critter, but I didn't ever catch up to it. I'm sure it had ran through there a little bit ago because you can kind of see that the snow is laying into the footprints. But then I kind of walked toward the back part, and you can see broom sedge blue stem grasses, pine trees, red bud tree, more blue stem grasses, and then that was a little opening under the fence that the critters come in and out from. And then over here the snow just kind of like just like fell through a crack in the wooden fence, I guess. And I just thought it was funny. And then you cannot see the rhododendron at all. I planted a rhododendron in one of my previous videos recently, and it's completely, in this footage, completely covered in snow, buried. And here's a really nice clump of broom sedge blue stem. And all of the broom sedge blue stem in my backyard is volunteer. I did not plant any of it. It just came up on its own. And I love it. And I've been encouraging it over the years by like not mowing and weeding it down, just kind of letting it do its thing. And so then I started to kind of see, oh, the footprints kind of go toward the retaining wall. So I don't know if that critter got some shelter from the storm in the drain there. Who knows? But here is the bed above the retaining wall, and unfortunately there's a lot of privet I need to pull out of here. But it really is a great time to see all those evergreen invasives. There's a bunch of privets. You can see them in this footage. There's also some eastern red cedars kind of here and there, but a lot of privets I need to pull out for sure. There's some eastern red cedars back there. And in the front yard, which you're seeing now, you can just see the textures and the stems and the seed heads of everything. It's just such a beautiful contrast to the snow. The snowy landscape is the perfect landscape to enjoy native plant seed heads in the garden. I love it. I wish we got more snow here. Okay, I don't want to say I wish we got more snow here, because we got a pretty big snowstorm that week, and we were trapped over a week at our house because we're just not prepared here in the southeast for these types of storms. But anyway, when I say I wish we had more snow, I mean more often, not like deeper snow, because I don't think we could handle it, but just more often I'd like to see the seed heads covered in snow because it's just so pretty. But I don't want the ice that comes with it down here, and the melting and refreezing that often comes with it, and because of that, dangerous roads. It's just not, that part's not fun. But we've got ironweed, we've got blanket flower, we've got bergamot, we've got coral honeysuckle, mountain mint, purple coneflower, rudbeckia. There are so many seed heads standing in this garden, and they just look wonderful in the snow. And here you can see that on one of the first couple days of the storm, the snow was already pretty deep. Moving on to January 24th, this was after the snow was starting to really melt away, and you could really see the aftermath, and you could hear the gutters in this footage. Aren't they loud? That's the snow just melting like crazy. And then here's the same patch of aster and goldenrod that I showed you in the other footage, so you can see it with snow and you can see it without snow. And I thought that would be a fun thing to share. This is a goldenrod seed head, and the way I would describe goldenrod seed heads when compared to asters is goldenrod is typically almost like a pyramid or a triangle seed head with very thick, dense seed clusters. Whereas with asters, they're more loose like this. Not always as loose as this one because they vary a lot too, but they just don't have that, they don't typically have that pyramidal look and that very dense triangle cluster of seeds. It's more loose, it's more like baby's breath looking. That's how I describe it, kind of like baby's breath, like little dots of seed heads. And in that footage you could also see the goldenrod in the background with its like triangular clusters. So I did want to show you that because I thought it was really interesting and it's helping me learn what these native plants look like when they're in seed, because some of these are kind of new to me. The goldenrods and the asters, I only started growing, like, I think it's been a couple years now, and they were volunteer, just like the broom sedge blue stem grasses. Here's a goldenrod right here. You can see that kind of triangular, kind of pyramidal shape. Of course, it's leaning on its side right now, but I think you get the picture. It's very densely clustered, although seed heads are kind of all together near the top of the stem. Whereas with the asters, they were kind of spread out more, kind of like stars in the night sky almost. Here's another goldenrod that's like smaller, dense cluster. Again, they're all kind of near the top of the stem. And that's pretty much it for this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Here's how tall the goldenrod is, and to the right is the asters. So left goldenrod, right asters. There's some goldenrod in the middle too. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. You all requested it, and it's finally here. Reduce Your Lawn shirts are now available in my brand new merch shop. Thanks so much for supporting the wildlife habitat we're creating. To support the channel, like the video, comment, and subscribe. You can also support my work by buying art from me at macylou.com. Thanks for watching!